Breaking news here in Frisco. The Cowboys continue to have a one step forward, one step back problem when it comes to their health. No, this is not injury health. This is health. COVID-19 has struck the star in the person of Andy Dalton. So in another couple other cases where you've got Sean Lee, who did not have a setback when he left the game after just a couple of plays at Philadelphia, but really just realized I've pushed myself too hard. The cornerback, Chido Awuzie, not a setback last week, unable to be activated, should be activated this week for Pittsburgh here on Sunday at AT&T Stadium. Okay, those two things can work, but Andy Dalton has COVID. And the ripple effect that this creates for this organization is massive. On a Tuesday, when this was revealed, no players in the building, a day off, so not a shut down the building issue there yet, but the repercussions go all the way to Sunday. Andy Dalton, who would have been the starter in for Dak Prescott, who of course is out for the year, will now not be available to the Cowboys versus the Steelers on Sunday at AT&T. So, first assumption, Ben DiNucci, maybe, probably, kind of, I'm not sure, and they're not either. And we'll get to the mistake they're making in a moment. Inside the building, there is discussion about, well, listen, which quarterbacks who gives us the best chance of winning? Ben DiNucci, who really struggled, and Jerry Jones on 105.3 The Fan on Tuesday morning said, did not review Ben DiNucci well. He basically suggested he helped us not really have a chance to win. Said it was too much for him. We put ourselves in a bad position there. So also in the building, Garrett Gilbert, University of Texas and SMU. I saw every home game that Garrett Gilbert played in his final year at SMU. And there was times when he was a man among boys. Now, it's, 6 years later or whatever, he's 29 years old. He is a journeyman at best. And then Cooper Rush is back in the building. Cooper Rush, of course, who was Dak Prescott's backup for a couple years there, was never really called upon much. The changing of the guard meant goodbye to Cooper Rush, so he went to the Giants for a minute, was with Jason Garrett, had a tryout with the Houston Texans, and now he's a Dallas Cowboy again. Cowboys are trying to weigh which one of those guys gives us a better chance to win without fully realizing or wanting to admit the answer is zero. The answer is none of them gives you a real chance to win. Not really. And so, this is my opinion now, we can argue about it here. If you're not going to win anyway, probably. And even if you do, it almost doesn't matter, probably. Then why aren't we developing the kid? We already know what Cooper Rush is, and that's not going to change. We already know what Garrett Gilbert is. That's not going to change. Shouldn't the Cowboys, and I'm not saying tanking yet, certainly not recognized, orchestrated, admitted tanking, maybe a little organic to come, a little organic tanking as we call it around here. But the best thing for the Cowboys is to try hard and lose. If Ben DiNucci helps you do that, he should start. Additionally, part of drafting Ben DiNucci was developing him. You have stumbled into a chance to do that in a game. Snaps are valuable. This isn't scout team stuff. This isn't third team. This isn't, you get a couple snaps at the end of practice just to stay loose. This is a chance for the Cowboys to discover and develop DiNucci. And I'm afraid by considering Cooper Rush and Garrett Gilbert as the starting losing quarterbacks against the Steelers, the Cowboys, in addition to the bad news with Andy Dalton, are creating more bad news for themselves by taking this situation wrongly, by thinking about it wrongly, and by passing on the opportunity, quite possibly, to develop and discover DiNucci. Fish out.